Pay attention and watch these clips. Here's clip 1.
What the dog doing?
And here's clip 2.
Target in sight. Enemy contact. Contact with enemy.
Notice the difference? We only changed one thing between clips 1 and 2, and it's something most COD Mobile players should know about. It's none other than trigger discipline. Today we're going to talk about the benefits of trigger discipline and why learning it can get you more kills in game. In simple words, it's making sure that your crosshair is on target before you even think about tapping on the fire button. Are you the player in clip 1 where you just fire at every enemy you see? Or are you the player in clip 2 that has the proper discipline, making sure most, if not all of his shots connect? Patience can make us accurate with our shots, which can turn into more frags. You should be consistent with applying trigger discipline rather than just randomly firing enemies each time you see them. Now you might be thinking, what are the rewards of trigger discipline? Before we get on to the gameplay with discussion, let me suggest 3 guns from easy, medium, and hard that you can use to improve your trigger discipline faster. First up, Man of War. At a slower fire rate of 500 RPM, you'll have to pick your shots well in order to beat the current meta of higher fire rate weapons. Here's the Man of War build I use. For the second weapon, we have the Peacekeeper. With a faster fire rate of 720 RPM, when the Task Force barrel is equipped, you'll have to have better trigger discipline than the Man of War. This one's the best build you can use for the Peacekeeper. And for the last weapon, and possibly the best gun for training trigger discipline, we have the HVK-30. Fast fire rate of 710 RPM and 24 bullets, you'll be able to practice your in-game trigger discipline from close to longer ranges. This is the HVK build you should use, and I challenge you to play Response with it when practicing trigger discipline. So I'm out here practicing my trigger discipline with the HVK-30. And while we do that, we'll talk about the 3 main benefits of trigger discipline. Number 1 is better accuracy. Being accurate equals you doing more damage because you will hit more shots than you usually do. Let's do some quick math. If you can go from hitting 3 per 10 shots to 6 to 7 per 10 shots, you double the damage you deliver to enemies and possibly double your kills per game as well. For the second benefit, it's better muscle memory. If you begin being mindful and put conscious effort into making sure you land your shots before you pull the trigger, over time, it'll be effortless. Shooting immediately at every enemy you see encourages bad habits as you'll get trigger happy, resulting in worse accuracy. Which brings us to the third benefit, better composure. You may wonder how pro players look so calm in-game, even with huge stakes and money on the line. This is because they have practiced thousands of hours at this point and they have complete trust with their aim. And what better way to have that trust than to practice trigger discipline? Once you stop mindlessly shooting enemies, you'll notice yourself make better decisions as to when you should engage in gunfights to get the upper hand every time. But how do you actually do it? The best way to teach you how to do it is to show you. As you can see, being limited with bullets really forces you to focus when it comes to centering and making sure your crosshair is on target before you even shoot. Not only that, you think of creative ways to position yourself to be safe in the gunfights you take. With this particular build of the HVK, you can eliminate 3 enemies before even reloading. Take that as an indicator of good trigger discipline. Let's do that right now. Okay, first try. 1 down, 2 down, 3 down? We'll try again. That's 1, that's 2, and 3 without reloading. I encourage you to try out this challenge and watch your trigger discipline improve once you use a better weapon like the CBR4 or Kilo 141. If you wanted a full loadout, here's what I used. Feel free to copy it. If there was one thing that everyone needed to learn in COD Mobile, what would it be? Let us know in the comments below. Special thanks again to Z for providing the stats used today and the recommended builds as well. If you want to train your aim using the new practice range, click this video right here. Or if you want more aiming tips, you can check that out by clicking this video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.